This is another asteroid shock. It shows us that large asteroids can have debris floating around them. They found this with Bennu, that is spitting out debris, and now this is another shock. An asteroid which NASA plans to visit has a small moon in its orbit. An asteroid that is going to be examined by NASA's spacecraft probes has been discovered to have a small moon orbiting it, and this is what experts now reveal. Sean Martin, Express UK reports. In 2021, that's when NASA plans to launch its Lucy mission, and it will see a probe visit the Trojan asteroids. They're a group of small space rocks that share the same orbital path as Jupiter. The Trojan, that's the Trojan asteroids. The rocket will take at least 12 years to get to that asteroid, to those asteroids, which are almost 4 billion miles from our Earth, and that's where it will visit at least 7 of these asteroids. These asteroids believed to be some of the oldest remnants of our solar system, and now NASA has new objects to study while it's there. It'll be using the Hubble Space Telescope HST. Researchers from Southwest Research Institute, which is leading the Lucy project, have discovered that one of these asteroids, known as Eurybates, they all have Greek names, has a small natural satellite in its orbit, a small moon, that is. Eurybates, which has the orbital period of the Sun of 12 years, it orbits the Sun 12 years, is one of the largest Trojan asteroids. It has a diameter of about 68 kilometers. It's a huge size, and it's made the leading candidate to have the satellite in its gravitational pull. So the scientists were not disappointed to see this. The principal investigator of the mission said, if I had to bet that one of our destinations had a satellite, it would have to be this one, because it's so big. Eurybates is considered the largest remnant of a giant collision that supposedly took place billions of years ago, and simulations show that asteroid collisions like the one that made Eurybates and its family often produce smaller satellites. The satellite orbiting Eurybates was hard to find, with the main body being 6,000 times brighter than the small rock in its orbit. And to discover it, experts had to review 3 separate orbits of Eurybates asteroid. The California Institute of Technology, Mike Brown, a Lucy team member, said, at the Lucy science team meeting last November, my colleague Keith Knoll pointed out a suspicious-looking spot next to the image of Eurybates asteroid. I quickly downloaded the next set of data and realized that the spot was still there, but it had moved just like a satellite would. And Goddard Space Flight Center project chief, Mr. Knoll, said, we asked for more HST, that's Hubble asteroid, time to confirm the existence of the satellite, and we were given 3 tries. In the first 2 observations, we didn't see anything, so we began to think we might be unlucky, but in the third one, there it was. And the deputy principal investigator of this Lucy mission said that before we believed that it was actually real, we had to make sure that a single satellite could actually fit all of the data. And using computer simulations, we demonstrated many possible satellite orbits that match both these observations, where we can see the satellite as well as the times when we don't see the satellite. So we have to be careful of, there has one satellite, maybe it's also spitting debris like Bennu is. Who knows? We'll see when they get there. This is by Sean Martin on Express UK. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.